everyone, welcome back to another episode of Buster's Toy Box. Today, we actually have one of my favorite pieces from the Ghostbusters Afterlife Plasma Series figure set, which is the family that busts together, being the 2-pack of Phoebe and Egon. Incredibly hard to find. I actually started putting feelers out as soon as I knew it was coming out, and delay. Then they start hitting stores, and I had to ask my mom. When in doubt, ask mom. She found one for me, and that was one of my Christmas presents. So, displayed on my shelf, and we actually just, weirdly enough, happened upon another one, and we wanted to take one out of the box so that Michaela can display one in her room because Phoebe is her favorite character from the movie, and you know, we love to see the bond that has developed between the two characters. So we're going to give a little bit of a review on the characters, the actual figures themselves, and we hope you enjoy.
So first what we'll take a look at here is the ghost form of Egon. And if you haven't seen the movie yet, which I hope you would by now, we're going to spoil it a little bit. So Egon comes back at the end. He's been kind of guiding Phoebe throughout the whole movie, and you know, super touching, and you know, really speaks to what Jason Reitman was trying to accomplish with the film. So bravo for that. As for the figure for Egon, it's very well done. I have a couple little nitpicky things, but overall, does it really matter? Nah, 'cause it's my opinion. So first, what I did notice is the mold for the body is actually the same exact mold that they used for the other Plasma Series figures. So, you know, not a problem because the other molds are excellent, but the other molds are painted. So what you get with this is you can see the molds through it, and it kind of reminds me of, like, gives me like a technotronic vibe of some sort. So I don't know. But that's just at first glance. I can get over it real easy. Looks like they added some metallic flake into it just to give it that kind of ghostly appearance. You know, his face is really well done. I think that this is a great representation of what Harold Ramis would have looked like as Egon Spengler, you know, at this time. So, you know, bravo and kudos to Hasbro for doing this. This is just a great homage to Egon Spengler, and a great representation of the final act of the movie. So I love it. It displays really well in the package as well as out of the package, and overall just, you know, a really well done figure. And then next up we have Phoebe. Now this figure I think is really well done. You know, obviously with toys you're never going to capture exactly, you know, all the facial features and things like that, but I do believe it's a really good representation of her with the Spengler glasses, the Spengler patch. Decals are really well done. You know, no ghost logos, really crisp and clear. The Proton pack is one of the more beautiful ones that I've seen because, you know, we can take this off and we can see the cyclotron inside. I wish they would have paid a little bit more attention to some of the finer details like the wiring and things, but again, it's a toy, so I try not to nitpick stuff like that too much. You know, we could have added a little accent here and up here, but that's for us if we want to do it. You know, some of us enjoy adding that little extra to our collectibles to kind of make them our own. So another thing I noticed, I mean, we got the little hose here, the hose attachment, I should say. Alice frame. Overall, just a really well done figure. You know, even the Neutrona wand is pretty well done. So I love this set. In the box, it displays well. If you do choose to take them out and display them together, it shows them in the package, you know, with him standing behind her and showing her how to use the wand and things like that. And it's, you know, it's very touching. So if you haven't seen the movie, sorry to spoil it, but yeah, this is a really touching thing for especially Ghostbusters fans. If you've been watching and have been a fan of the franchise since we were all kids. So the set features 3 different accessories, and the first one, can you see it? Maybe. Well, let's see how close we can get it here. So this is a tiny little chess piece that comes in the set. So in the movie, Egon is playing chess at random with his granddaughter in the beginning. So they give you a little chess piece there, and I think that's just a really nice little touch to the set. It's very small. It will get lost and probably sucked up in a vacuum cleaner if you take this set out, and maybe if you didn't know it was in there, or if you just lose track. So please, definitely be careful with this. Next up, we have one of Egon's spores, molds, and fungus. This is actually very well done. You get a little bit of the, looks like moisture condensation in there, and looks almost like tiny little mushrooms growing in there with tentacles coming off of them. So yeah, very, very interesting. I think it's a great addition to the set. Also, as well, in the movie, you actually do get to see kind of his collection of what's been growing down there and festering. So he definitely had a passion for stuff like this. And last but not least in the set is the PKE meter. And what I thought was kind of cool about this is the PKE meter is left in the up position in this. So during the movie, he's going to fight the terror dog just before it comes up behind him, and this is how he had it. Great modification to the PKE meter to be able to shock someone. And, you know, I just think it's cool that it's left like that. So, again, sometimes it's just the little details. But overall, a really cool one. And as a set in the box, I think is one of the best ways that this displays. You know, Michaela's going to be displaying hers on her shelf. Mine will be down here just as you see it here. Really just a cool box. You know, we've got Phoebe's love of science and affinity for busting ghosts runs in the family. She's got Spangler blood, after all. You know, great picture. We tried to get him in that pose. Yeah, kind of works, kind of doesn't. I think the folks at Hasbro may have had a little bit more Photoshop skills available to them. But, you know, still, as far as packaging goes, along with all their other Plasma series stuff, it shows really well. So, also, which we didn't review, you do get the Neutrona Blast there, your plasma stream. I love when they add these with the figures because it gives you that extra little bit of realism to it, and they're really well done in the movie too. So, as a bonus, in the bottom corner, you get an extra head for the Terror Dogs. So they say that this is the Sentinel, another extra Sentinel Terror Dog head. I've heard debates as to what that's actually supposed to fit onto. Apparently it's too small for the release with the other Plasma figures. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. I do plan on picking up another set of the Plasma figures and opening them so I can display them. But I currently only have the in-box ones, so little homework on your end if you want to find out exactly what that is for. But right now, I thought it'd be kind of cool to mount it onto a plaque and put it up somewhere as kind of a trophy. So, who knows? Might look kind of cool. So I hope it gives you a little bit more insight on the actual figure set itself. I love having it displayed right here behind me with all my other Plasma series figures. I'm kind of excited to see what they're going to do with this as well, and see where not only the next Ghostbusters movie goes, but where the whole figure line goes too. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We can use all the help we can get to start growing the channel and keep giving you guys some good content. So thanks for watching.